morning, family, and of course, season's greetings. It's never too early to get set and be ready for Christmas. But of course, we still want to keep you in the know. So, right now, I hope you like my new mask I got today. This is like the best gifts you can give for Christmas, okay? But we have Danielle here, and she's representing for the Department of Sustainable Development. And right now, it's going to be a topic I think that will be very important for all of us as St. Lucians to know exactly what we have access to. And I know they're pushing a powerful message right now. But first of all, Danielle, how have you been doing?
Oh, I'm good. Good morning to you too.
Thank, thank you so much. And let me say, a lot of good energy. I love that this shirt is a red. Wait a minute. We didn't even plan this, but we have similar colors. So that just shows some good vibes today. And I'm excited so that you can let St. Lucia know exactly what we need to know about your special project that you're spearheading right now.
Okay, so once again, thank you for having me. And I am the project manager for a project that seeks to increase St. Lucia's capacity to monitor the implementation of multilateral environmental agreements and sustainable development. And sustainable development means that we're living in a way to ensure that there's a St. Lucia left for future generations to come.
Now, you see, I love that you broke it down because I was about to ask, just simplified so everybody across the board can get this message. And I love how you put it too. I mean, again, it's just like, we're doing right now, living in harmony with nature so that, we can enjoy it, as you said, for the future. So I know there's a lot of big things. One of them is the NEIS, which is the National Environmental Information System, which I did not know we had, but this is why she's here today. And I think this is so important, especially where a lot of our students, well, not a lot, all students right now are virtually learning. So I think this is an amazing resource tool at our disposal.
Yes, quite much so. So the National Environmental Information System is the major deliverable of our project. We have 17 agencies, both private and public agencies, who contribute to this platform, and it generates reports. And that platform will enable us to report on multilateral environmental agreements. As you know, we have signed on to many of those, and our project specifically focuses on three of them: those that speak to climate change, biodiversity, and land degradation. So that NEIS has information, data from all those agencies on this one web platform, and it's the premier of its kind in the region. So we are trailblazers. Yes.
Well, how does it feel right now knowing that you guys are pioneering an initiative like this right now?
Well, of course, we are happy, quite happy with our deliverable, and we actually recently hosted a Caribbean regional dialogue on projects just like ours, so we can share our experience and provide some insights for those who would like to pursue this a similar initiative. Yes.
So let me ask you, because I can think of a couple uses for the NEIS, but ideally, from your standpoint, especially spearheading this, what was the aim in setting this up and the uses that we can get out of the NEIS?
So the NEIS, I mean, for us to develop in a sustainable manner, we must have evidence, and the data that is on the NEIS and that will continue to be uploaded to that NEIS is an invaluable asset for the development of Saint Lucia. So we can develop policies and make decisions that are based on the trends we observe in data as well. And then what we see there, we can use that to plan scenarios, and that is where Saint Lucia into the future comes in. That is a public education film, and it's a compilation of a number of environmental scenarios that would be derived from data on the NAIS.
So, with regards to that film now, let's talk about some of the topics that it addresses and especially how it's going to hit home for us as St. Lucians.
Right. So, I mean, because the film was very long and technical, we broke it up into three seasons. We have season one, climate change, season two, land degradation, and season three, which speaks to loss of biodiversity. So, in terms of climate change, you think of the increase in sea level, the more severe hurricanes, and as a small island developing state, we are very vulnerable to those effects, particularly coastal communities like Ancillary and so on. So that film provides a glimpse into the future of what to expect. Of course, in terms of unplanned land use, what can happen, and what can happen in terms of our biodiversity, in terms of our aquatic biodiversity and so on. It provides a glimpse of where we are heading. So it should incite persons to make a change. And that is where, the information on the National Environmental Information System comes in, because then persons can now go on there and see the evidence for themselves. So the National Environmental Information System, you can visit it at www.neis.govt.lc, So I'll say it again, www.neis.govt.lc. And of course, to view the film is on our Facebook page, which is Sustaining Saint Lucia 411, and also on our YouTube channel, SDE Saint Lucia. So we had premieres going on throughout August and September, but now it's on there for the public to just access as much as they need to, and you have opportunities to provide feedback. There are surveys there as well. So we would like to hear from everyone as well, because we want everyone to be part of our environmental management in St. Lucia.
Daniel, thank you very much for stating all of that. And I think it's a perfect way for us to wrap up because at the end of the day, whether you believe it or not, this affects every single one of us. It will not discriminate. There's no class system with this. Everybody's going to feel it. So I suggest now that a lot of us may have some extra time on hand, it's a great time to start watching those seasons of the movie. So, Daniel, thank you so much to you and your team for all the efforts. And, guys, let's play our part. Let's make sure we can contribute in helping to make things a lot better. So, you know, all the social media handles to follow. And I guarantee you, I'm sure there'll be a lot more coming up. So, stay safe for the season. And, of course, stay informed. Check out the NEIS. And, of course, make sure you watch that film. And, Daniel, you just keep us posted with whatever else is happening so that way we keep them in the know, right?
All right. Thank you so much. Okay.
You're welcome. So, St. Lucia, we'll see you next time.